Hi, get ready with me. We start with the Tarte Concealer in Light. I'm only using that over the rosacea and to cover some of the bags underneath my eyes. I use a small beauty blender with setting spray. Gives it a little extra staying power to blend that in. I blend that in under the eyes and over the red markings on my face. And then we're going to move on to our foundation. Today's foundation is going to be Dior Forever. I love it. It's high end, but it's great. Just putting a little small film on. I know it doesn't look like it's small, but it really is. I use a damp beauty blender to blend that into my skin. The Dior really gives your face a nice skin-like quality. It's great on mature skin as well, which I have. I am not mature, but my skin has decided to be mature. So we're going to just blend that in with the beauty blender very nicely. There's a lot of blending, whether it's your eyes, your foundation. Then we're going to go in with our, what are we doing now? We're going to set it with our setting powder. I like to set things a few times because I do have an oily T-zone and I tend to get a breakthrough there. So I put another layer of setting spray on. We're going to go in with Iconic London for our contour. I'm going to contour those cheekbones. I'm going to contour the top of the forehead by your hairline. And of course, if you have any jowls, your jawline. Blend that in. More blending. Yes, blending. I also like the Westman Atelier contour stick. But the Iconic London is also a very nice contour. It blends very well. A little bit on the nose. Woo! I'm going in with the new, to me, Stila highlighter in the color Iridescence. A little bit across the nose and over the eyebrows. I don't know why, but that's what the experts say. Let's go in and do our brows with an Anastasia Brow Wiz. Now your brows, of course, are related, but they're not twins. Mine don't even look like they came from the same family, but I try my best. I think they might be stepchildren, and nobody has told me. Let's blend, blend, blend out. And then I love right now to freeze my brows up like your crazy Uncle Harry did when he was young. I mean, when you were young. So let's get those brows going up to the top there, up to the tippy top. I just like this style right now. I'm kind of happy that those brows are coming back. So once I stick them straight up there, I put them in an orderly fashion, and let's move on to the eyes. Some primer. Here's some tip about eye primer. It goes a long way. Whoopsie. Okay, so I put too much on one finger, so I'm going to put that on both eyes. I blend that in with my finger. You can also use a concealer brush. That works very well for that as well. I find that the warmth from your finger kind of melts it a little bit. Then I'm going to go with my Sephora tape. I like the tape. You can use Scotch tape. I like it because it gives you a nice line. That one I had to readjust because I put it out too far. But what you want to do is you want to put it from the corner of your eye to the end of your eyebrow. Mature women, we want an uptick at the end of our eyes. Then I go in with a base color, just kind of whatever shade I decided to use for the day, whatever the lightest shade in that family is. I create another canvas on my eye with that.
I love you too, honey.
Today I'm going to use one of my favorite palettes. It's the Fantasia palette by Patrick Starr. Not that Patrick Starr, a different one. So we're going to go in there with the first color, which I can't read, so don't ask me. And we're going to create a transition. We laid our base, and now we're going to create a transition shade. Shade. And of course, what we have to do is blend. All the blending I've left off because it's so boring. But what we're doing is creating a transition. Don't forget to tap your brush off. Otherwise, you could get fallout underneath your eyes. And then you kind of have to start from scratch down there. So some people prefer to do their eyes first in case there's any fallout. And that's cool too. I've got the transition shade here. Then I'm going to go and blend it out. And I'm going to come in with, that's the blending. We do a little windshield wiper motion there. and blend that out. Then we're going to come in with the contour shade, and I use a large pointy brush for that. Tap it off. I put a little ball in the corner, and then I blend it out and up. So I'm blending it out onto my eyelid. I go about 3/4 of the way to halfway because it's also got to be blended, no sharp lines. And then I go up against the tape and I blend it out into the transition a little bit and up into the corner of my eye, the top corner of my eye. So we create a lift for hooded or mature eyes. So most of this will be the blending, but as you can see, I use about, I'd say 3/4 to half of my eyelid for the contour color. Okay, more blending. I love blending. Do you love blending? Because if you do, you're in the right spot. So we blend again. After that, we're going to create a little bit of glow with a shimmer. We're going to put that right on the center of our eye. We're going to blend it more towards the inside corner. We're going to do that again on the other eye. This just gives it a little shine, a little pop of color. People will say that mature women cannot wear sparkles. I disagree. It's just where you put them. I'm going in with a highlighting white for the inside corner of the eyes. Makes them a little brighter. I have this Stila liquid, what do they call this one exactly? Stay All Day Waterproof Liner. I'm not really good at these felt tip liners, so I'm trying to get better at them. And this is what I'm doing. It's kind of hard to do it on TikTok, but I'm trying on YouTube as well. So here we go, using the Stila line, all day wear, and then off comes the tape. See how nice and crisp those lines are? Now it's time to curl, curl, curl. I usually like a heated lash curler, but I can't find the one I like. We're going in with the Lancome mascara, the Definitions. I like to put 2 coats on, and don't forget to get every lash even in the corner there. 2 coats. Just pull it down by the end of the lash and pull up. Now we're going to go set that again with the House Labs setting powder. I do it in my T-zone because I get a little oily. How about some NARS bronzer to make you look kissed by the sun? Some highlighter on the tip of your nose. Why they put it above your eyebrows, I don't know, but someone said to do it, and so I do. Now let's go to the lips. e.l.f. has put out a line of, it's called Satin O lipstick, and I gotta tell you, for $9, it's terrific. I'm using it with an Uma pencil right there, and the look ends up being really nice. Here we go. Let's put some lipstick on. What are you doing? Taking your time? There's the e.l.f. lipstick. I've got it in 3 colors now because it really is just nice. So we're gonna put that lipstick on. And then I think we're going to spray ourselves again. I don't know. I was here for this, but I don't remember at all. Yeah, I like that color. Okay, we're going to go with the Charlotte Tilbury setting spray. One of the best in the business. Let that dry. Take that hairband off. And look at that. We're ready to go.